Shane hurt his wrist during the Villanova game, so we'll keep monitoring up to date. Jameel Brown, no timeline right now, just personal reasons, but as soon as we have one, we'll let you guys know.
Adam, there was instances in the game where you guys would build up a 20-plus point lead, but Holy Family would slowly start to chip away. But obviously, in the end, you guys came through. What was your thoughts on the team's resilience in those moments?
Yeah, you're happy to see that. Look, we've said it, right? We got our butt kicked the last 2 weeks in 2 games, in Big 5 games. So we wanted to come out with great energy and urgency. And, you play this team and you're just coming off of Villanova, who's top 40 in Ken Pom, right? It's the same approach. And that was kind of our emphasis. Like, they have good players too. They move the ball, they run great stuff. They run a lot of point action, which Charlotte runs. So we had to make sure our guys understand that. And I think they did to start, and then I think we got a little bit, too cool. And then they come back, and then we got to turn it back on. But we need to play tempo basketball for 40 minutes. We haven't quite done that yet. Probably at Trenton is the best example of it. But we need to play a complete game.
How do you tighten up like those 2 cool moments when they happen?
It's a great question. Look, we made practice very competitive last week. Then you got to be smart, right? You play Saturday, Tuesday, so you come in Sunday. And it's really a walk-through film. And then yesterday you compete, but you're also down 2 guards. So now you're trying to figure out, move pieces around and this and that. How hard can you go? How long can you go with the game? But we got to keep showing film. We got to keep showing film. And we got to keep being more connected. And the guys know it. They can tell now when they come to the huddle. I think early in the year there was some, I call it this, right? What are you talking about? Now they know, like, I know that was me. I gotta switch up higher. So when that comes from them, that's huge. So we'll tighten it up. We'll get there.
There was a moment where Mateo came off the floor, didn't look happy about it, and Bobby talked to him. Was he just upset by being taken out of the game, or?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I just, we made a change and subbed. I didn't get to see that, but I'll talk to my staff after.
When do you decide if, or maybe you've already decided, Aiden stay in the starting lineup? How do you figure that out?
It's all earned. It's all earned. We got an unbelievable week of games coming up, so we have to have great practices. We'll take tomorrow for final exams. It's a tough time to be a student athlete. Like, those guys literally have 8 a.m. final tomorrow morning. Then you got to be ready and prepared for it. We tell them all the time, you have to finish academics the way you finish a game. You're going to go finish strong, and then you're going to play road game, true road game Sunday, really good team. Then you come back here Wednesday, really good team in Davidson. And then you got to go play a neutral site against a 9-0 team that just knocked off a Big East team. So it's 3 really good games, and we got to be prepared. The guys that compete, play hard, are going to play.
Was there a time where you thought, okay, you guys know how good Aiden is, but was there a time where you thought, maybe we can redshirt him this year, and now you look at it differently now and you say, okay, we got to play him?
I think you assess everything in the summer, right? We knew we were really a deep team. And I never like to say when you're recruiting a guy, like, we talked about it with him, the potential, because you want to be up front. Hey, there's a chance with all the guys we have. But I never like to set it in stone because everything's earned. And he's the prime example of it. If I had told him in July, you're going to redshirt, I mean, he's playing with high energy. He's earning everything he's getting. So, I think everything's on the table when you start building your team. And then you have injuries every year, no matter what team you're on. So, he just played so well, and I think there's a clip that we're going to actually share with our team on Thursday. Eric Spolster talking about, hey, it's got to be so hard when you get your chance to go out there. It's got to be so hard for me to take you out of the game, and he's doing that. Like, there's a couple times there I'm about to sub him out, and he's diving, going up and getting offensive rebounds. He's doing everything perfect? No, but he's sure as heck playing hard.
What's it going to be like for you guys to have Wayne Greer back and Chris Clark on the bench?
First of all, it's going to be great to have Chris. Chris is an amazing father, an amazing husband, a great coach, a huge part of this program. And we've missed him, right? 37 days. 37. He's back tomorrow. We'll probably be in the office at 4 a.m. knowing him. So we're really excited to have him back. And Lynn's been practicing, so now it's a shift, and we started the shift at the beginning of this week. He's off the scout team. He wasn't scout team for this. He was, boom, second group, go get reps, right? First group, mixed them in there, go get reps. Shoot around, same thing today. So we wanted him to start that mental approach now. But it's going to take time, right? You have a guy that hasn't played in 9 games competitively. So now you got to ease back in. It's not like, poof, you can turn a switch and he's going to be phenomenal. And we told him that. Just go out and play hard. Play, defend. rebound, do what you do, and then ease back in as we keep building this. Our goal is to play our best basketball as we get the conference and then continue through March.
Do you think
Things
you
sort
probably
of
bring him off
look
the bench to
different.
start?
Haven't decided. We'll see what we do in practice, and I know it's a coach talk answer, but everything's been competitive. Like Aiden started because he competed. We thought the best, and he earned it.
Yeah, so are things gonna look a little different when he's out there and if he's, running things a little bit?
Yeah, I think, look, Quante Berry's done a really nice job on the point. Mash has done a nice job on the point. We've seen Aiden at the point, Z at the point. He's a true point guard. So, yeah, we can move some other guys off the ball, right? I think some people have taken Mash away, right? Especially when he's bringing it up. And it's taken a lot of energy for him to bring up the ball, get us an offense, and then go score 20 a game, right? So now he's got some help. And the more good players you add to your team, the better you're going to be. And Linger's a really good player who's proven it at a high level.
How tough was it to be away from Chris? Because he couldn't be here. You
Miserable.
couldn't really talk
Miserable.
to him, right?
I'll be honest with you, miserable. He's part of our family. It's like not talking to a family member for 37 days. Give him a big hug tomorrow and then tell him to get his butt back to work. The vacation's over.
What, if you had to walk fans through, what changes with him on the bench in terms of like offense, defense? I know it's kind of an obvious question. What does he literally bring beyond the experience, the institutional knowledge? How does he help you?
We had to adjust scouts. The way we adjust scouts, I thought Mike Cougar did a great job. Mike's our defensive coordinator, and then Bob and Chris switch off on scouts. So that's the first adjustment we had to make. Coach Jordan and Coach Cougar had to alternate scouts. So I thought, that'll be something really good. I think Chris has a great way with our student athletes. He's got a great energy about him. He knows when to hug them and when to push them. And you need that on our bench. But these guys have done a great job, right? We're undermanned staff, and they've been phenomenal. Andrew Ortelli, Khalif Wyatt, obviously Coach Huger, Coach Jordan, Jimmy, our ops guys done a great job. Our GAs have really stepped up. Seth Needle, right, and Sam have done an amazing job. Our strength coach, A-Sun, Royal, everybody had to do a little bit more. That's what we met about when this happened. Everybody's got to do a little bit more, and everybody has chipped in.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.